Time to take a look at Dak Prescott of the Dallas Cowboys. Here's a look at his 3 years of grading in the NFL. Of course, the most interesting thing, the highest PFF grade came in his rookie season, the number 7 ranked quarterback during that year. He's dropped off a little bit, so the big question mark is, after that promising rookie season with the 83.7 grade, we see a 72.2 and a 74.8. Has Dak Prescott settled in as more of a mid-tier quarterback? Number 16 in 2017, number 18 last year as far as grading is concerned over that 3-year stretch. Yeah, he's in that 11 to 20 range as far as quarterback grading goes. And let's take a look at where that grading has come from with Dak Prescott. One of the most interesting ways to break guys down, of course, pressure versus clean pockets. And he's had a bit of a dip in 2017 in both numbers, but let's take a look at clean pocket in 2016. Number 7 at 90.2, 86.1 was 14th last year. The clean pocket stuff is what, again, we expect to be most stable, but his 2017 season, this is one of the weirdest breakdowns you'll see. A higher grade when under pressure than in a clean pocket, 72.7 versus 69.2. You just don't see that very often, which is why, going from number 3 in pressure down to 20th last year, that's an expected drop. We don't expect guys to be able to sustain really high play under pressure. We do expect them to sustain consistent play in a clean pocket, which is why 2017 was concerning, dropping down to 69.2. So now looking forward, we expect this number, 86, that should stay relatively consistent heading into 2019, while this 49.1 could certainly come up just a little bit as far as pressure goes for Dak Prescott. The other way to break things down, big time throws versus turnover-worthy throws. The big time throw percentage has been incredibly consistent for Dak Prescott. Big time throws, those special throws down the field, tight windows, but 3.2, 3.7, and 3.6, very consistent, ranking in the 20s in all 3 seasons. We've seen a little bit of fluctuation with the turnover-worthy throws, but for the most part, Dak does a really nice job of taking care of the ball. Number 5 in 2016, number 7 last year, and then 2017, that worst season for him as far as turnover-worthy plays go, 3.3%, but still ranked 18th. So overall, Dak has essentially landed in a little bit more of the safe zone as far as quarterbacks go. Low big-time throws, but also low turnover-worthy throws. We'll explain a little bit about that in a minute. The problem with when you're the safe quarterback and you're not making as many great throws and you're still not turning the ball over, you can't take sacks. And we do a really good job here at PFF isolating the quarterback's role in a sack. It's not always on the offensive line. And last year, Dak was accountable for 16 or 15 sacks, most in the entire NFL. So that needs to be cut down. That's him holding the ball too long. That's him drifting back in the pocket, making things difficult on his offensive line. If you're not making special throws down the field, Dak has to cut down on this number. And then as we talked about the conservative nature of Dak Prescott, the average depth of target, he's been on the lower end for the most part. Number 17 in his rookie season, up to 13th in 2017, and last year, number 26, only 8.2 yards per target. That is on the lower end of the NFL. And here's the story with Dak. Here's why he has not performed as well as he did in his rookie season. It's the uncatchable pass rate. Is he giving his receivers an opportunity to make plays? And we see he had the lowest uncatchable pass rate of his career as a rookie, 15th best in the NFL, so mid-tier again there. And that has dropped to 26, so he's been over 20% of his passes have been deemed uncatchable. And that is one of those things that is really consistent year to year for quarterbacks. It's gone up a little bit for Dak the last couple of years, ranking 26th and 27th over the last 2 years. That's the number that he needs to bring down a little bit. And I think the most concerning part is that this number was at 20 despite being 26th in average depth of target. Dak has had a little bit of success throwing the ball down the field. Maybe it is time to open it up a little bit, let him take a few more chances, but this uncatchable pass rate, a big number that Dak needs to drop down a little bit here as we head into 2019.